embarrassing. Well, it did take like 3 takes, okay? I'm not an athlete. I know it may look like it, but I'm not. I'm built for gymnastics. I did do gymnastics for quite a while, then I dropped out because all my friends were better than me and I'd already mastered the splits, so what else is there? Anyways, I'm going to be making blueberry pie. I'm not going to be over here, I'm going to be over here. Also, I feel like the music is still too loud again. It's Nancy Sinatra, but it's quite a nice tune. I'm moving you over there, so then you can see the table, and we're going to be making blueberry pie for Big Kerry, my mum's godfather from Sweden, because he's very cool. So, we'll move you there, and then we will get started. Woo! Also, this recipe I do not have in my little book, so I'm going to be looking at the recipe on my cellular device because I'm just not prepared like that. So that's what I'll be doing. And also the recipe calls for already made pastry. I'm going to be making pastry. We're going to make pastry together because everyone needs to know how to make pastry. It's 3 ingredients. It's so easy. Just so if you want to, follow along or anything, wash your hands. Take off those rings, you dirty little bug. Grimy. Take them off. Take them off. I know you'll feel, ooh, because you're all stylish and cool, whatever. Wash your hands. I know you haven't today. I'm looking at you, Henry. I know you haven't. Okay, that can't be me. Could be true. And then I'll have everything set up. And it's going to be really fun and cool and yay. Okay, we'll do that. First things first, pastry. Pastry is just going to be short crust pastry. You've got half, it's like the ratio is half the fat there is of the flour. So we're going to be using butter, but lard is an option. I'm not going to be using lard because I'm vegetarian, as you probably all know. But yeah, so it calls for a lot of. The thing is, okay, because we're making a pie, but I want to do a little lattice on top. I still think this music's too loud, but it also could just be my super spidey senses. I ripped a door handle off the other day. I was at work, and there's a shower, and it's like a glass door, and it's got a handle on it. And I went to open it, and I just handle right off. Not saying I'm becoming a superhero, but it seems that way, doesn't it? So watch out. Gotham, I'm coming for you. Only Gotham was real. Like Genovia. I wish Genovia was real. Okay, never mind. I'm using all this butter. Yeah, I'm going to use all this butter. Because the measurements are kind of unclear. I'm using 100, let's say, I'm going to be using a 125 to 50 grams of butter. That's not helpful. 100, how much was that? Oh, I don't know. 100, yeah, I'll say 125. Yeah, 125 grams of butter to 250 grams of flour. But then obviously if it's a bit too wet, then you add some flour. Then we're adding a bit of water to make it the dough. And if you need to add some flour, then that's just, that's just that. And then also, I'm not going to be adding, couldn't I? Be going to add any sugar to the pastry. No, because there's going to be a lot of sugar with the fruit in the filling. It's all good. Okay, 200. These are the old timey scales. Actually, no, old timey scales would be like the. What are they called? They're just called scales, aren't they? I don't know if there's like a something scale. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought there's another name. It's like in it, but I could be very wrong. This is gonna be me just mixing this now for like quite a while. So I don't know if I should keep this rolling or not. I might, and then I might just cut down all the interesting bits. Do I have anything interesting to talk about? Anyways, now that's done, this is in a breadcrumb consistency now of, it's kind of, let me bring it over. I'll show you. It's like, it can form into dough, but it's all like clumpy, and I can make it into, okay. And then you can add a little bit of water until it can form into a ball, but don't add too much, okay? Because then it's going to become chewy and it loses its like flakiness, okay? Should I preheat the oven? I actually don't know. Ooh. Okay. Give me a second. This is, I'm not going to lie to you, my third time rolling out this dough, which isn't ideal in any slight aspect. But everything just kept on going wrong, really. It was too dry, so I had to put that back and add more water. I did it like 2 teaspoons of water to the flour mixture or whatever. Okay, and then it was too wet. And then now I'm doing this again. So it just didn't flour the board enough, and it's starting to melt because of the butter, and it's starting to fall apart. It's really just. Who knew baking could do this? Isn't very encouraging to bake. It's fine because it's going to be delicious and you feel really good at the end. This part is absolute pain in the butt. Okay. Let's not stick to the board. Let's not stick to the rolling pin. Let's not cause an absolute mess, like I already have. Sorry, mother. Like, what is happening? What have I done wrong? I think I may have added too much butter. No, I don't care. I don't care. It's just too hot. It's too hot to be making pastry. But I'm going to roll with it. You've got to roll with the punches in life. If it means I'm going to be patching up anyways. This is just, oh, Jesus Christ. Just everything goes wrong with Lily baking in like the span of 20 minutes in a video. Is this what you like to watch? People suffering, people in pain. Also, this is why I have bad posture, because I'm doing this all the time, because the table is so low down. Okay. I'm just going to have to work with it. I don't care. It's just going to have to... Oh. Come on, come on, come on. This is the worst pastry I've ever made. Why didn't even show you what I'm putting it in? I don't care. Everyone needs to know how to make pastry. It's 3 ingredients. It's so easy.
It's so easy.
I think I may have just lost 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes. 20 years of my life in the past 5 minutes. It's too hot for pastry. It doesn't like me. Had a bit of a breakdown about it, not gonna lie to you. I did feel like James Acaster when he goes on the Bake Off. But I did something. So I'm going to show you it. No judgment. I'm going to remake some more pastry for the top. I'm going to open some windows. Let it boiling, okay? There's nobody comment on it. Don't say anything about it. Oh, I'll pick that up. It's rustic. I did have to patch together all these little pieces. You see all this? I made that into that. I have blueberries. They're here. They're frozen blueberries. But also, I don't have enough blueberries. It calls for quite a lot of blueberries, and that's okay. But I don't want to be making and buying all these blueberries. So do you know what I did? I got an apple. A random man gave it to me from a bag, and now I'm using it to make in a pie. And I think that's what he would have wanted. I think he would have wanted his apple to go into the pie. So that's what I'm doing for him. And I'm cutting it a tiny bit thinner because we've got to cover the base of the tin. And I haven't told you about the tin. I shouldn't point a knife at you like that. Sorry, it's a bit mean. The tin I'm using is a metal bowl plate thing from camping, okay? You should use a pie tin, but this is a pie tin. But we use it usually as a bowl. Well, I usually use it to cover bowls, because look at where they go. Oh, it's there, okay. I just lost it for a second, don't mind me. And we cover the base, and you can do it in a little like, spiral pattern. Blueberries! This has gone so well. Oh my god, this is going so well. Okay. I ate a lot of these blueberries. I bought them because I burnt my finger and I was in town. Well, I didn't burn my finger in town. I burnt my finger at home, then I went to town. I got these to cool my finger off, and then I ended up eating a bunch of them because I like frozen blueberries. Not as much as frozen grapes. I'm just cleaning it up in a professional manner. More blues. Oh wow. You just want I can't think of measurements. This is just really bad. It says 4 cups of blueberries, okay? Which I think is quite a lot. And my tin isn't deep enough for that. But I think this will be enough. And then I'm going to make a little bit of extra dough. I'm going to put little lats at the top, and you won't be able to notice how awful everything has been. We're adding sugar. It says to use white sugar, I'm using brown sugar. Because if you know, I love brown sugar. Also, we're going to have to use a mixer with also demerara. Which is like the sugar you get when you go for coffee and tea, and it's like the grainy sugar. I only need a quarter of a cup of that. It's going to stay there, watching you. Oh no! Look at it, guys. I don't know why I'm still on this side of the bench now, but I'm really knackered after that pastry, because it's taken it out of me. I'm not as enthusiastic now. I'm trying, but it's just really, it's put down my spirits. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why I keep saying I'm not gonna lie to you, like I was planning on lying to you. I might have been. Oh, sugar. Oh, delicious. Sugar. This isn't how you're supposed to do it. My catchphrase on this isn't how you're supposed to do it. Because I'm not. You're supposed to mix all the dry ingredients and then pour them on top of the blueberries. I'm not doing that. Because I can't be arsed. That's another thing. It's just me going, I can't be arsed. This is not how you're supposed to do it. I actually use this instead of this. And then using half a teaspoon of sugar. Did I tell you? I use 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Just using white sugar. You can use any sugar. It doesn't matter. And then half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Or a little bit extra sprinkle if you're feeling generous. Because I like my cinnamon. Okay. Cinnamon, done. I've got cinnamon over my hand. Cinnamon challenge. And then you'll put in 3 tablespoons of corn flour. And then when you're waiting for this to bake, you can make oobleck. I love making absolute mess. I'm so sorry. This is just awful. I'm not pledging she just even though she said I was allowed to make a mess. Well, she didn't say I was allowed to make a mess. She said don't worry about the mess. So I usually worry because I don't want my mum to do a bunch of stuff for me. She already does. She was so after me. Oh, fucking hell, it was. I didn't swear. I'm sorry, Granny. I'm sorry. I'm stressed, okay? Let it slide. I'm so sorry. That was unprofessional of me. Okay. This pastry's gonna be. I need to stop talking about the pastry. I'm just not very proud of it, that's all. Slosh is going in there. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Gone on with the blueberries. It's all mixed in. Going in here. You're pressing it down a bit. Oh, there's a stalk. It's fine. You've got to get your fibre somehow. Or maybe take out the stalks. If you can. All that in. Oh, that grating sound. Ooh. She's a baker, okay? The baker's wife. Into the Woods.
I love Into the Woods, okay? Love it. Great film. James Corden. Jog on, okay? He's good at it, I just don't particularly like him. I don't know why, there's just something about him. And that's mean. But I also don't care. Because I love Anna Kendrick, so it's okay. There's just something about it. Also, Agony, great song. Are you kidding me? Chris Pine killed that role. Also, the baker's wife, Ellen Byrne, she did great. Apart from, why did she cheat on her husband? How was that a thing? That just seemed kind of unnecessary. Like, it's like, and then also, he doesn't even find out. He doesn't even find out. Anna Kendrick knows. I don't want to call her Anna Kendrick. She's Cinderella. I don't care. She's Anna Kendrick. Okay? She knows. She knows that baker's wife was on the baker before she died. Oh, spoilers. It did come out quite a while ago. And the back was really corruption. But she dies, okay? Before that, she has an old smooch with the baker. Not baker. With the prince. After she's had a baby with the baker. Okay? Why was that relevant? And why didn't Anna Kendrick tell James Corden? I don't know. These are the questions. Also, why was Jack's mum so annoying? Like, she literally, also, she died from falling. She got pushed onto the ground, and she wasn't even old. I know old people, fragile beings. She wasn't even old. She gets pushed onto the ground and dies. Tell me about that, James Corden.
This dough is 100 times better. It's so good. Look at this. See? If I had the time or the patience, I'd redo the dough and it would be just like this. It's great. Look, I could roll it out on a sheet. It's beautiful, okay? But I don't. And do you know what the difference between these doughs are? This one had cold butter. The other one did not have cold butter. And so it melted. Okay, I'm gonna make a lattice. You guys know how to make a lattice. If you don't, did you go to primary school? Did you do any of those little basket making things with the paper? That was great fun. So this is it done in all its beauty. Brush a bit of milk on top, gives it a nice sheen, and when it's done, it's going to go in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes. I'm going to keep checking up on it, and I just kind of hope it won't fall apart. I also hope it's edible, but I think it looks okay. And it sure as hell will be a pie. So, you know, it's pie looking, might be pie tasting. We'll see. I'm going to stick this in the oven. On the bottom shelf, lowest shelf. Okay. And now I can go cry about all my mistakes.
Just look at that beauty. Oh, and the pie's there too. Ooh, but I'm being nice to myself. Okay, so this is the pie. It's all done. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. I'm having it later tonight. And basically that's over. Apart from, at the end of this, it's going to be a little ramble of me talking about my dreams. Because I thought it was just insane. And I didn't want to put it in the middle of the video because I don't have to make you watch it. Like the Into the Woods, me talking about it. I'm very passionate about that, okay? But here comes my beautiful face. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon. And then you can always give recommendations. That'd be cool.
I don't know. If you're having really weird dreams, everyone really knows this. Not everyone, but if I talk about dreams, you know they're weird. All my dreams are really realistic and it's really odd. And I had a dream last night where I had a dream, okay? What was it? What even was the dream in the dream? I had a dream. Oh yeah, I was helping out at a cafe run by, I always forget his name. He's this baking YouTuber. He's really cool. He's not Benjamin Babbage, it's another one. And he did a thing with Cody Noel. I really like him. I was running a cafe, well, I was having running a cafe with him. Emma Watson was there, okay? But it was in London. Actually, no, that's a lie, it was in New York. But then I went outside and it turned to London. And then I woke up from the dream, okay? And then I went and I talked to my mum about it. I talked to my mum, I was like, because every morning I go and talk to my mum about what dream I had, because I always have really weird dreams, and she likes hearing about them. So it was really weird, because then I went and I sat on her bed, like I always do, and I told her about dreams while she's getting ready. And I thought it was really odd, because that's what I did after I actually woke up. Like, it's just, this is why I get paranoid, because I genuinely don't know in my dreams if I'm dreaming or not, because they're so realistic, and it's really weird. I don't know, it's just a really weird concept. Like, I had a dream the other day where I was at a barn, okay? I was at a barn party thing, and Melissa was sat across from me. Melissa, who I haven't seen since like year 7, Melissa McDonald. And I told her, I was like, oh yeah, you've been in a couple of my dreams recently, and that's really weird, isn't it? She's like, oh yeah, that is. And it was in a dream. I'm like so self-aware in my dreams, or I'll know that I'm in a dream in my dream, and it's not like lucid dreaming. It's not like I can control what's happening. It's just like, I just know I'm dreaming, but I'm still doing like scary things and stuff, and I'm still thinking it's not a dream.